Hey Books, welcome into our Pisces-Aries astrology reading for November 2025. I thank you guys so much for all your love and support for being here on this side of the channel. Y'all know that. I love you lots. In my meditation here for Pisces-Aries energies and placements, it seems like somebody is feeling challenged with the idea that there is an authority higher than them. Okay, somebody could be having an ego death or having to go through an egoic transformation. And understand that there are levels to something. Somebody might have been trying to put themselves on a level that they're not meant to be on, or they're not really fully prepared or ready for. Somebody might be trying to get on your level, and again, they cannot be there because they have not had the work or built the proper structure to sustain that level. But somebody has a lot of tension with the fact that someone is loved. Okay. This could definitely be somebody deep into their shadow when it comes to you, or when it comes to somebody. Take it as it resonates, okay? Or when it comes to something, it might not even be a somebody. It could just be something that's creating this tension. But that's what it felt like. It felt like somebody might have been trying to mix the signals or cross the signals here to make someone feel like they weren't loved. But there are some activations around Venus energy that could be relevant in November, my books, for those of y'all, again, born under this cusp, or for your 12th and 1st house placement. Venus could be moving through your 12th and 1st house in November. So the sun is activating that energy. I just heard face the facts. Somebody's facing the facts. I keep hearing that. They haven't built the structure to support what it is that they want, or what it is that they think they're entitled to, or what it is they feel they deserve. Somebody hasn't put in the work. Yeah. Vision. Somebody could have a distorted vision around something. Community. Again, authority. And entrance, right? Someone is struggling with authority. Yeah, Mars in motion. And there's Saturn in structure, right? And what's this flipped? Passion, yeah. Okay. Somebody is going to have to face the facts, yeah, about how they view themselves. I just heard what airs they put on about themselves. Somebody could be struggling with arrogance, with that Mars energy. Someone might not feel like they're being arrogant, but they are. Something about that is going to get sorted through or rebalanced here. Again, I just heard true authority. The true authority is showing up in November. Okay. Okay, tell me a little bit more, Divine Universe. Thank you. I can't make it up. There's the tension. That's what I was feeling. Some sort of tension in the air and digest. Somebody can't accept where they are, or somebody's having a hard time accepting where they are right now. Sun energy. Clarify. Mars back out. Whew. My nose is going crazy. Sustainability out here. More Virgo energy. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Somebody could be in their shadow, because Virgo is the 7th house, or the opposite side of the natal chart to Pisces. I can't make it up. South Node. Somebody is having to face the facts of their past. Somebody has to face their anger. And that anger could be showing up as digestive issues, stomach problems. I'm no doctor, so please get yourself checked if you're dealing with some of that. But somebody's having to face the fact of the energy that they've cultivated, that they've created for themselves. Yeah, and it might not be leading to the abundance that they thought it would, or they think they deserve, or again, that could be the authority. Somebody could be trying to demand something or feels entitled to something, but they got to shift their perception. Somebody maybe has been given the wrong perception about themselves. I don't know. I don't know where I'm getting it. Somebody thinks that they're a higher authority than they actually are, or might be power tripping a little bit. Like I keep hearing, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm big dog. I'm the big bad wolf. Okay, you know, like I'm. And then again with that cultivate, but it's like they haven't built the structure to support the abundance that they claim is theirs. Somebody got to deal with that anger. Somebody has a lot of anger to get through. A lot of anger to get through. And anger is healthy, right? Anger is a healthy emotion. I know we are taught to step away from anger, especially feminine energies. Oh, anger doesn't look good on you. Never be angry. Always have a smile. Throw that away. Ugh. It's so annoying when people go, oh, you look better when you smile. Like, can I have a bad day, please? You know what I'm saying? Like, people are entitled to their emotions. Somebody doesn't have to be Leave It to Beaver mom in your face every freaking day. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is feminine rage that needs to come out. That could be blocking somebody from actually cultivating the structures that they need in order to receive their abundance. Okay, so maybe you're doing some catharsis here, my books, in this part of your chart. Yeah, swallowing the anger, resisting the anger, not acknowledging the anger is what could be causing some sort of stomach problem or digestive issue. If like your ability to digest food has changed, that's the solar plexus. There's something in there. Something stuck from the past. Yeah, and you see how the chakras are here? Something stuck from the past. That's keeping someone from cultivating the structure again, the foundation needed to receive the abundance that's actually for them. Somebody wakes up angry and mad and kind of disgruntled. It's like it's a sign that there's something deeper going on that someone has to pay attention to here. What's the tension? I can't make it up. Yeah, justice and the strength. So justice is happening. I don't know. Maybe this anger is justice. Maybe this is what justice is. Somebody having to face the facts that they're upset. They're bothered or they're annoyed or whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Something has slowed down or come to a halt because they have to face the Mars within them. Okay. This would be one of those situations where like going to a rage room or yeah, like going to a rage room could really be helpful Take your anger out on something. Get a bat and beat up a TV, or you know what I mean? Like, somebody has to get that energy out of them because it's blocking them. I can't make it up. The Ace of Cups. That's the way to heal. And the Seven of Swords, right. Somebody thinks that they can keep going on this way, and the divine is trying to tell them, no. Your anger is keeping you tied to the past. Sun energy, I can't make it up. Double sun here. Somebody's anger is keeping them tied to the past. And that's not a sustainable way to live. It's not the way to cultivate your abundance, which is why abundance is in reverse here. Clarify, Taurus, and cultivate. I can't make it up. The Emperor and the Empress came out together. Somebody's anger could be the reason why a relationship isn't working out. Wow. The Empress and the Emperor coming out together. Somebody's having a hard time cultivating the Ace of Cups because of their anger. So this would be like not really feeling any love in the heart space because it's so filled up with pain and disappointment. This is one of those situations where, again, I'm trying to say faking it is not going to work here. Faking it till you make it isn't going to work. You can't fake happiness. You can't fake that alignment. You got to actually do the work. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Somebody wants to be in their Queen of Cups era or wants to cultivate their Queen of Cups energy. Or a Queen of Cups is getting some sort of justice here. Knight of Cups. Somebody could have been trying to project anger onto a Queen of Cups. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Somebody's mouth could be getting them in trouble or has gotten them in trouble. Something that someone said out of anger. Clarify, Mars with the Ace of Cups. I can't make it up. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Right. Cultivate. That's what's preventing the right soil, the right energetic environment. Energetic soil, we could call it. Thank you, Divine. That's what's preventing someone from cultivating the right energetic soil for all the aces that they want. And here's the Ace of Wands at the bottom. I can't make it up. Somebody is deceiving themselves with thinking that they can go on and move forward without addressing this South Node energy or this anger. Yeah, somebody has to go deep within. The Hermit. Clarify the Sun. The Moon in reverse that fell out. I'm going to keep it. Right. Somebody wants to be in their full fire, but doesn't want to acknowledge their water, doesn't want to acknowledge what they feel. That's what's keeping somebody out of a balance because their abundance is coming through the moon. Their abundance, the soil, the energetic soil can only be right when the sun and the moon are in alignment. So the moon being in reverse is what's having this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is also keeping that Jupiter abundance energy in reverse. Clarify the Empress. The King of Swords, right. Somebody's too much in their masculine energy. Because mind you, Taurus energy is Venetian. It's feminine. Somebody is too deep in their masculine energy to cultivate the right feminine energy and feminine frequency they need to be in alignment with themselves, let alone someone else and or whatever the divine has deemed abundance for them. And we got Moon at the bottom. I forgot about that. So this month might be about soul alignment. You got to get into the depth of your soul with this Hermit energy. Okay, clarify the Emperor. Yep, Two of Pentacles. Something has to come into balance. You can't sustain abundance based off being the Emperor alone. The only way that the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles is possible is because the Emperor and the Empress are in alignment. Whether that's the Emperor and the Empress within you as your own feminine and masculine principle, or the Emperor and the Empress outside of you in a physical relationship. Somebody can't sustain abundance off the Emperor alone. Someone has to go within their soul, and I think someone's avoiding that because they're going to have to be honest about their anger. And somebody maybe's been taught that anger, again, isn't ladylike, or anger isn't healthy for you and you want to avoid it. But when in fact it is. Anger means you care, or you cared. Anger means a boundary had been crossed. Anger means something went wrong. Anger can also be passion. Somebody has to analyze what they're angry about, why the anger is there, where it's coming from, so that they can understand themselves, most importantly. So this abundance can't come in until you actually know yourself. Okay, clarify. Justice, Strength, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody could even be mad at someone else. Like somebody could feel a way about others that are people who are tapped into their feminine energy. Somebody might be convincing themselves that they're not feminine at all, regardless of their gender. Like, oh, I just don't have access to, oh, that's just not me. And it's like, no, it's you. You're just suppressing it. So people who don't suppress their feminine energy might be on the receiving end of someone's anger. And it could be subconscious too. Someone might not even know that that's what they're doing. And then you go, you got the Fool. Somebody might be upset with someone's lightheartedness, the strength of someone's heart. With the Mars under the Ace of Cups, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and there's your Ace of Wands. And the Magician peeked out at the bottom. So in order to actually manifest and create, you have to be in alignment. Yeah. The Six of Swords with the Two of Swords. Exactly. Somebody got to get their mind right here. Somebody doesn't want to face their own pain. And I understand that, right? It's hard. It's heavy. Yeah, High Priestess, I'm confirming something. Somebody doesn't want to face their own pain. Somebody feels like they can gaslight themselves out of the truth of what they really feel. And that's delaying this abundance. Somebody could be running from their past, running from who they were, or past versions of themselves that they're not proud of. But the sooner you own those versions of self, the easier it'll be to move on and move forward from it. Six of Swords. Somebody's been carrying anger with them wherever they go. And it's like either someone's not aware of it, or they're aware of it, but they're just not aware of how it's coming out through their words and their actions and their behavior and their energy. So it's like somebody trying to mask the anger, but it's very apparent that you're angry. Now, this could be somebody connected to you. Okay, take it as it resonates. Somebody has to face the facts of their past and really do the healing work around it. You're right, Four of Pentacles, because that's what's blocking off their heart. And again, that's what someone's holding on to, and that's what's keeping someone stuck and stagnant. It's like somebody might even be trying to manifest their way out of the work. And with the Sun and Moon coming out so much, I don't think the divine is letting that happen. That might not be how something's meant to happen. Or it's not in someone's destiny to be able to do that. Somebody has to do this work. Has to face their South Node in order to step into their north node. Okay. Clarify. Thank you. The Magician. It's right back out here. Someone keeps maybe trying to manifest some sort of relationship, connection, but they're not in the right alignment for it. Or someone wants something where, okay, yeah, somebody could want some sort of abundance that, again, you have to be the right energetic soil for. But if you're not taking accountability for yourself, then that abundance can't come in. It's like somebody trying to manifest something that requires both frequencies out of only operating out of one. Somebody's been fighting themselves. And it's time to end that war. Okay. So divine. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. Let's finish this off. Pisces, Aries, my books. Okay. So divine, how are you showing up in this energy for Pisces, Aries? Yeah, ancient memory and blessing. Yeah. Somebody has to see the blessing in their past. Somebody still might be in victim consciousness about their South Node energy. And again, the sooner you genuinely own it, really integrate with it, understand why it happened, what went down, what it was trying to teach you, you then can cultivate the blessing out of it. But someone's avoiding doing that and just trying to move forward. Okay, and again, this could be somebody connected to you. This doesn't have to be you. Take it as it resonates. All right, and you got action, right? It's on someone to take that action. And I think that's what that anger, somebody could be quick to anger in this season or in this month, or might find themselves more irritable or agitated than normal. It's because there is some healing that needs to be done around that. Yeah. Mars is trying to push somebody to take a leadership role in cleansing themselves with the purity. Clarify. Yeah, the wounded healer. Right, there's wounds to heal. Chiron. This could also be a part of Chiron's retrograde throughout the end of the year. It's okay to retreat into the South Node, into that shadow, so long as you're doing the right work around it. Spewing it out on others or just kind of getting overcome or overwhelmed with the feeling of the anger as opposed to getting to the root of it is what's also maybe keeping somebody trapped here. Yeah. And so whatever someone's trying to manifest or cultivate, whatever they're dreaming of or whatever the dream scenario is, wants to come forward. But again, someone has to be the right energetic soil for it, and that requires work. And someone's avoiding the work. And I feel like they're not going to be able to avoid that work much longer because that anger seems like it's rising or it's growing. So it's like the anger's growing, not the abundance. You see what I'm saying? Okay, something about this could be revealed to you or confirmed to you in a dream if this is your energy. Yeah, sensuality, right. That there is some sort of sensual, sacral chakra, heart chakra blockage that's preventing the manifestation from showing up. Okay. So if you're having dreams about people that you hold anger towards, or you see what I'm saying? It's like that's your subconscious trying to heal itself and set you free. Clarify here, divine. Got strength. Yeah. And that, again, could be manifesting as gut issues. So the divine is trying to show you how strong you are. But someone has to just, again, I don't know, embrace it. Yeah. Someone could also be given a grace period with this. Somebody could be in a grace period when it comes to this. Someone is being given time to sort this energy out within themselves. Understanding, right, that they're the conduit for the energy. The energy is moving through them, not against them. And as much as you want to only be a conduit for the light, there's a need to understand that you have to be a conduit for the balance. But how you handle that shadow is very important. Okay? Yeah. Joy. It's like the divine wants to fulfill some sort of wish or some sort of manifestation here for someone. But they can't bring it to you if you're in the wrong energy or the wrong mindset. All right. Clarify. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, purpose, the sun and the moon. South node. Somebody is having to really face themselves without projecting, without blame shifting. Okay? And understand that there's a purpose for all of that pain. There's a purpose for all of that anger, because it's going to amplify the joy. If you only knew joy, you would get bored. You wouldn't appreciate it. You wouldn't care for it. But it's because we know pain. It's because we know strife. It's because we know struggle. It's because we've been through the challenge that joy is that much sweeter. But if you're avoiding the struggle and avoiding the challenge, and you're not actually facing the shadow within you and owning it, not making it anyone else's fault, not victimizing yourself, owning it, then nothing can really get done about whatever it is you're trying to manifest here, okay? Right, surrender. I can't make it up. Somebody has to surrender to the darkness within themselves and own it again. Own it as a part of their makeup, as a part of who they are. It's a part of their journey. Somebody could even be mad at source, mad at the divine, that they've had to go through hardships or they've had to have that South Node journey. And you know, that's valid, but face that. And understand that, again, surrender. Surrender to the truth that, again, you're upset. Like, again, it's like somebody just has to be honest about what they're really feeling, and without projecting it onto other people. That's what I mean. Owning it. Not making it everybody else's problem that you're upset. Owning the fact that it's a you thing. Yeah, and that's how you can unlock the destiny, or what's destined to be something beloved. Come on now. Especially with the Emperor and the Empress showing up. That's how you can that's how you can embody the right energy that's needed. You got to purify and go through a rebirth. That's what this whole South Node cycle maybe has been about, your rebirth, but someone's been avoiding it or resisting it. And then they're resisting, again, the abundance that's trying to come in. So hopefully this has been helpful here. My members, for whoever this is resonating for, or whoever it's meant to help. Okay. I love you all so very much. And I really do thank you for being here. And again, remember, this is a part of the journey to gain wisdom. Okay. Your South Node exists because that's where your wisdom is. That's the wisdom you need to be abundant and successful in your North Node. Okay. All right. I love you lots. I'm going to leave it there. Okay. And definitely check out the member board. All right. Follow me on Depop if you guys are on the app. I'd love to see your shops if you have any active. And check out mine as well if you're interested. And we do have new updates coming. Okay. I do have the new members gear for the store, for the merch store available. Those links will be out shortly. Okay. But I thank you guys so much. They might be in the description box or the comments. So check that out whenever this is posted. I love you lots. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get out of your ear here. Okay. And I'll see you in our next one. Namaste.